Hey everybody, this is TCG Productions. You wouldn't believe it, but this is East Texas, and everything's frozen here at the college. And I'm just sliding around on this icy snow. These parking lots over here are all empty. These are the quads. And I know I haven't edited as of the time I'm recording this video, which is January 15th, 2024. Almost all of this is closed. I do not hear any of the PTACs running. So they might have a serious problem on their hands come Wednesday afternoon, Thursday morning, when all of this starts to thaw out. But everything's iced up. Whoa. We got this horrible snow and ice mix all over the ground out here. Here's Stark Hall. We got this horrible snow and ice mix all over the ground out here. Nobody's on the roads. Well, very few people. And it's, everything's iced. It was rain, it froze last night, and then it snowed a little bit. Whee! Someone on a dirt bike way out yonder. All that rain and wintry mix froze. Then we got snow. Then we got some more. Then we got sleet, and then that kind of melted the snow a little bit, and it refroze. So we got this really weird hybrid snow and ice mix. That's an empty parking lot. That's an empty parking lot out there. That's my truck. I think what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do a cold start and see how it likes this cold weather. I don't think it's gonna like it very much. It's probably not gonna be happy at me for doing this. Unlock it here, open the door. Oh yeah, it's cold. Step bar's not icy. It is very icy in here. Well, not in here, but I mean, you're not seeing crap out of these windows right now. So let's key on. Turn the mode switch off so I'm not killing the battery with the blower motor. Get my code reader out so that way we can watch our engine coolant temps. Cable's all frozen up because it's cold out here, and it's sleeting, by the way. Alright, where are you? Plug in. Shouldn't have any codes. I checked yesterday and it came up showing no codes. So I'm going to key on here. Can't read that. Wow, the vacuum fluorescent display is dim because it's so cold out here. Radio's not happy. Turn that off. Link to ISO 9141. Should get a green light saying no codes are stored. Yep. Live data. See what our IATs and ECTs are. Should be air temperature outside, so I don't yet have the engine running. One moment, please. ECT is 19 degrees. Engine RPM is 0, obviously. IAT is 19 degrees, so that checks out. We'll graph this. Oh, negative 28 and 64. 6 and 31. And key on. Ooh, she wasn't happy to start, but we're up and running. Probably going to peg out the oil gauge or get real close to doing it. Turn the mirror heat on. I'm gonna let the ECTs come up before I turn the heat on. We got strong oil pressure, pushing about 14.5, 15 volts to the battery. Temp gauge is all the way down, of course. 3/8 of a tank. I think I feel some misfiring going on. Yep, ECTs are coming up now, 28 degrees, 30. Just for reference, the thermostat begins to open at 185 and it's fully open at 195 because it's a 195 degree thermostat. Cover on the steering wheel is very much stiff. Of course, I think anybody and anything would be pretty stiff at 19 degrees. Oh, the power steering's making noise. Actually, I thought I had the parking brake set. Apparently I don't. Okay. .43 degrees and climbing. I'll turn the heat on when it gets to about 80. See if our windows work. Oh, it's not happy. Yep. Windows work. Windshield wipers work. I don't want to do that too much right now because I don't want to wear them out. They're brand new. I put them on about a month ago. 55 and climbing. 57. Yep, it's definitely cold in here. I can see my own breath. At least I don't have to deal with the wind chill. It's probably trying to pull back on the fuel trims a little bit, but obviously that's not quite working out well because it's so cold out here. I'm going to say it's 19 degrees out here, just going by our coolant and just going by our ECT and IAT readings. ECT is engine coolant temp and IAT is intake air temp. Let's see what our IAT is. 19. It just went up to 30. Got the spark advanced quite a bit. .70 degrees on the ECTs. The fuel trims are way negative. 77. Go ahead and kick this thing over to full defrost. .81. We'll probably see it come down now that I've got the blower running and pushing 19 degree air across the heater core. .86. Okay. Oh, I thought it went down to 66. Turn our lights on. Wonder how long it'll take for the blinker relay to start flashing the blinker. Okay, that works normally. 93 it says. Air's certainly warmer than ambient. I wouldn't say it's 93 degrees or 95 degrees, but of course the heater core itself has to warm up before the air will warm up. but it's idling real smooth now, so it's probably got things at least momentarily figured out. We can see that we are starting to melt the ice in a few places. Yeah, that air's warming up. We just crossed the 100-degree mark on ACTs. Yeah, bottom of the scale is 33 and the high at the top of the scale is 150. That's funny. Okay, truck's not going anywhere today. I gave it a good 30 minutes, and this is about as far as we got. Less than half the windshield in the driver's side window. Yeah, that's not happening. But as I said, we got this weird snow-ice hybrid mix crap all over the ground. And that means that I can slip and slide all over the place. Getting to it real good there. I'm not too worried about. There we go. Slip and slide all around here. I'm gonna put some ice on the sidewalk up by the front doors because it was not ice and rock salt. There we go. Just slide right down that. Now, if me, an able-bodied person with 2 legs and feet, can slip and slide all over the snow ice hybrid stuff real easily, and imagine what a 5,000-pound truck will do, with most of that 5,000 pounds being in the front end of the truck. I'm getting a decent bit of traction here. Here's a slope. Yeah, there's a little bit of traction there. Someone had their car running out here this morning. This is all icy. Someone had their car running out here this morning. It melted some of this, but it immediately refroze back into ice. Really deceiving ice at that, because I'm on top of just pure slick ice. This is mostly ice. And this is snow ice hybrid crap. Have a look at the quads. The snow on all the roofs. Like 99%. My hands are freezing, and this video is officially over.